back in the game, back in the game, back in the game, back in the game.
Recorded live on planet Earth. Welcome back to the NebrAlien channel. My name is Justin. This is the NebrAlien podcast, and today I'm talking to my good friend Ron. Ron is one of my oldest friends. We go as far back as junior high. We have done a lot of cool shit together over the years, but have also done a lot of stupid shit together. Speaking of stupid shit, Ron just got his first DUI at the age of 45. He is now experiencing all of the joys of going through the court system, jail time, losing his job, and having an interlock in his car. In this episode, we are talking about his experience with all of that with a focus on the interlock system. To anybody who may have clicked on this because you got your first DUI, I want you to know it's not the end of the world. A setback for sure, but not game over. I've had two of them, and though it did take me some years to get back on track I got. And of course, never risk it. Not only because drinking and driving is a terrible idea that could lead to someone getting killed, but also, as Ron will point out, it will drain your bank account. DUI is a huge moneymaker for the states. This is one of the few nonviolent crimes where the punishment heavily outweighs the crime itself because propaganda campaigns have worked very well on American citizens. This allows the courts to take a lot of money away from you, as well as insurance companies who are going to drastically raise your premiums, not to mention the severely overpriced interlock devices that the government will require you to get installed into your vehicle if you want to drive. The setback will be well into the thousands, not including any money lost due to being fired from your job, so that $50 in Uber fees doesn't seem so bad in the end. Trust me on that. I've learned my lesson, and so has Ron. Maybe not so much on the quitting drinking, but the drinking and driving is not worth the risk, period. I hope you enjoy the show. All right, we're going to try to refrain from perfusive profanities. Actually, I don't care. I always say that, but then we end up doing it anyway.
You don't have to cuss like a sailor.
I wanted to, before we get started on anything else, get this stuff out of the way of the camera. I wanted to bring back some memories. And I was uploading today, what I was spending my time on today. You know who reached out to me?
Who that is?
Yo, cousin.
Which one?
Freaking Justin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He asked if Otis The Rapper was up anywhere. I was like, I just started putting him back on. And then I sent him the link, and he's like, thanks, bro. And with that, I see that he still hasn't subscribed. But I wanted to pull this puppy out, see if you remembered this one. Man, I wish it was louder.
Yo, don't give a fuck about a slut. I had 3 fucking kids before I grew up, but my fans said, I'll teach you fuckers about
STDs.
He's a beast. Done to a piece of ass.
Dude, you remember this night?
I remember drinking somewhere in the neighborhood of like 30 beers.
Yep. This was that X Street house.
Yeah, this was a bad night.
Oh, listen to this part. You remember this part? As I land on this bitch like a 747 and I'm gone. If you listen to the background of that, foot. So there's two stories there. We got drunk this night, and first we were just like writing stuff, and I came up with that line, land on that bitch like a 747 and I'm gone. I think it was you that said it because I was dating, I forgot which chick, but you came over and my bed was just in pieces. And you're like, what the fuck did you do? Land on her like a 747?
I mean, it's like you got a running start from the kitchen, and we're like, well, I guess it's go time. And just boom.
That's how you land on
Like
them.
that, honey.
And then in the background of this song, we were just making noises. One I'm not going to repeat, but the other one, that foot, that one, that was you. You used to do it to who? Your brother?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to piss him off.
You'd sneak your foot up on him. Foot.
Here comes, motherfucker.
Here
It's
comes,
like a chicken.
here comes the foot. But this was so fun. It used to be so fun just getting drunk and making these songs. I listen to them now. I listen to them now, and I'm there. It's like I recognize what they are, but I'm surprised they're as good as they are, given the circumstances.
Not only that, I think the best part is even with whether it was with these songs or not, just presenting it to my brother and him, the look on his face, and kind of like what I usually get from most people is, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Well, that's the point. That's the point I'm trying to drive home. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to figure out.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Billy T. This middle part was my brother. Big fat fatty and a hamburger patty. And a steak burrito.
So eloquently.
Yeah, this is the rare. I think this is the only one that we're all three on. You and I made a few. We've got So Cut. Are you on So Cut?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I said the So Cut. I need a Band-Aid.
Mm-hmm. That was your part, yeah.
Yeah. Billy also in the chorus. Any kind and any Billy will do. And then MC Ron's like, let me get my part.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
I'm doing court. Because she has nice tits. All rolled into one. That's one big bitch, but I'm having fun. Shooting my gun. Big bitches are fun. As wide as Big Pun. Bitch is so thick she'll crush everyone. 2 times the ton means fun for no one. 3 times the love, it means you're done, son.
You're done, son.
They can nick a dick quick.
Suck a dick
Quick. Yeah, and that was the one. Anyone will do. Such a good song. That one is up now on Otis the Rapper, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you can feel free to download that as many times as you want.
Can you download off of? Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, that's the point. Like,
if you want to steal it, that's fine too. Just go to Napster.com, steal that shit, burn it to a CD.
all these kids nowadays are using Napster.
Yeah.
Pisses me right the fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, how come you guys don't want to pay $25 in royalties?
But no, man, I've been cooking it up with some more stuff. Like, I haven't touched it in a while for obvious reasons. I'm a 45-year-old man, being the biggest one. But I mean, back then when we were doing it, I always had this idea. I was like, oh, it'd be cool if this shit blew up. And the songs were never like bad. I heard some people, you remember we'd hear some stuff and they'd show it and it was just terrible, like wannabe gangster shit and just terrible. This was always like joke and asshole. It's like you named it earlier. It was like asshole raps.
Just being a dick.
Yeah. I'm a foot. I'm an ankle. I'm a thigh. I'm a leg bone. But there's one thing I think you should know. Most people just call me dick or asshole. But
why are you like that?
But yeah, for the OTR page, I just wanted to give, I guess, a behind the music on the Anyone Will Do. So it was good fun. Good fun, good times.
That it was, sir. And a lot of help from alcohol, of course.
Yeah. Oh, plenty.
Yeah.
All right, so let's cut the brass taxes here. 45 years old, first DUI.
How many you can say you've accomplished that, huh?
I don't know, dude. My second one was 26. I knocked them all out by 30.
Most people do. Not this guy.
So how'd they get you?
Oh, it was amazing. I did have a little bit of help. I won't mention a name. Somebody wanted to go to the gas station. I didn't really contest it. Gas station was closed. It's positioned in a way that when you exit out onto a one-way. So
Rings a bell.
the passenger driver, who was also just a little bit inebriated, told me to take a right when I should have taken a left. And onward and downward, we went the wrong way down a one-way. I happened to look in my side view mirror and noticed a Nebraska State Trooper on the side of the door, and seen the red and blue lights come on, and the rest is history from there.
Damn. Yeah. Welcome to the club.
Yeah,
Although I think my membership's expired.
I knew right at that moment I was going to be taking a trip to jail.
Whee!
Mm-hmm.
So
It's kind of tough to contest or explain why it is you decided to go the wrong way down one way and be completely sober.
Yeah. I mean, look at my second DUI. You made it to a gas station at least, but the second DUI,
that far.
I think we all went downtown. So this was right after my second DUI was right after the baby mama split and took the kids, moved to California. And that's like the first time that I really became an alcoholic. That was the first time that like I actually started getting shakes. It was scrounging together money just for a pint of Canadian Springs. Or the Windsor Canadian.
I do remember that. I remember you pawning CDs and shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
DVDs.
Pawning DVDs, CDs. Could you imagine? You get nothing for that these days. But you would get, even back then, I was getting what? $2, $3 a disc?
$2-3 max, and it depended on how new the movie was.
For real. And then you had some that were just like, come on, dude, I know this doesn't have the cassette holder, what is it, the case. I know this doesn't have the case, but you can give me $1 for it. Just so I can get a little bit of that Windsor. But we all
hit full disc, man. Yeah, it's got 1,000 scratches on the fucker, but it still plays the movie.
Oh, but this was the start of it, though. I still had a job at that point. I was still working at the glass company, Auto Glass Center. But that was the tipping point. That's what caused me to lose that job. Was the second DUI.
My current situation.
Yeah. And so, as you remember, so we had the house there. She left. She moved out. I had this 3-bedroom house. Decided to move Belcho in. This other guy, a friend of ours, was a roommate of mine for a while. Just fucking didn't work out at all. But we decided to go downtown, and I'm pretty sure you were downtown too. But my intention was to get drunk and not drive back. I had the Ford Freestar or Windstar minivan, and I parked in the parking garage. And somehow we got separated because that's what I used to do. Like when we'd get drunk, I'd sneak away from the group and go to different bars and shit. Remember, we'd always like find each other at different bars and where the hell did this guy go? And I
downtown getting a Euro or something.
Yeah. What was that place that had the cages, the dance cages?
Oh,
not iguanas, was it? Or it was downtown Lincoln, Nebraska.
It's now called the Fat Toad or whatever, but it
Oh.
used to be
Sandy's?
no.
I think it was called the Fat Toad back then too.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I would find myself in those cages dancing every once in a while. Anyways, just stupid drunk stuff when we'd go downtown. Rage in a cage. And I went, it was vodka Red Bulls. I remember I kept getting vodka Red Bulls. And then I don't even remember walking back to the parking garage and finding my car. I'm surprised that I walked back and found my car. But as soon as I left that parking garage, went immediately the wrong way down a one-way. And yeah, I mean, immediately. As soon as I left the parking garage, I was like, this looks right. And then just took the turn. And then they lit it up real quick. And the stupid thing was, and this is probably why we went down there, I had the income tax money. So I had about $900 left from income tax money. And I fucked up the alphabet right away. I remember that. This is where it kicked in, I think, just because like the shock of the lights and being pulled over. This is what I remember, is being pulled over and him telling me that I went the wrong way as soon as I left the parking garage. But I remember that I failed the alphabet test right away. He didn't even need to give me the other field sobriety stuff because I just passed. I failed the alphabet so miserably, and I was slurring and obviously drunk. But then, yeah, I tried to bribe him. I was just like, hey, man, I'm drunk. Just keep my keys, man, and I've got $900 in the bank. It's all yours, man. Just take my keys and let me walk. And I kept saying it apparently because all I remember him saying is like, look, dude, even if I wanted to take your money, it's already on record that I pulled you over. There's no way. And so just shut up before I give you a bribing an officer charge too. And the rest was history. Second DUI, I thought I ruined my life. And the only number that I knew is back then I used to try to associate the last 4 digits with like words. And my buddy Mike from work, his last 4 digits spelled out ribs if you spelled it with a Z. So I was like, Bob, I'm not going to say the number. I was like, blah, 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 ribs, blah, 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 ribs. Call that one. So they called him up and got a hold of. He got me early in the morning, and I was just driving home. I was like, fuck, man, I ruined my life. It's over. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'll tell you what that they didn't have that you're going through now that I wanted to talk about was that, what is it called? The blowing a car, blow your soberness. What's it called? Interlock. That's right. So they either it wasn't popular or they didn't have it back then. But let's hear a little bit about Interlock because you have the luxury of that.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I mean, you have your choice of different companies because a lot of them are nationwide. So it's not like this is a racket or anything, but. Basically, you get the interlock deal, you push the button, blow into it. And it's, in a way, it's a little bit worse than what the officer gives you because you have to blow into it for a certain length of time and then inhale and then exhale again. And you can be driving for like 5 minutes. And when that thing beeps again, you got to do it all over again. So you better get used to doing it while you're driving. The other added bonus is I also have a camera on my passenger side watching me to make sure that it really is me. And then a GPS little box on the driver's side to make sure I'm in the location that that thing tracks me in.
Holy shit, that thing got high tech.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
When I was installing glass, I started coming across that in, I want to say, 2010. And we'd have some people that needed their window replaced, and they'd come in with that interlock, and they had to pull it into the garage and all that stuff, and then they'd also have to pull it back out. But it didn't have any of that stuff. There was no I think it was just the device to blow into it, and it would unlock your car, or start your car, or gave you the window to start it. But now they've got GPS and cameras and everything. All right, so there's a initial.
That way you can't leave the car running, go in, have a beer, come back out, or drink, or your car's already running and you can still drink and drive.
Yeah. So I imagine there were some startup costs to this.
Oh yeah. So $250 to start.
250?
Oh yeah.
That's it?
And that's just to get it installed. And then you pay a monthly fee. And then on top of that, there's also a recalibration fee. And that keeps going up every time you go in.
Wait, what do you have to recalibrate?
You have to pull the device out and take it into the Interlock dealer and have them set it on a machine and recalibrate it, because what it actually has believe it or not, it has a VGA cable that fucking plugs in to the bottom of it.
Yeah, but I guess what the hell is what is recalibrated? What needs recalibrated? Why do you have to have it recalibrated?
If you want, I can show you. Come with me, kids.
All right, we're gonna check out the fun.
I'm gonna kind of turn it so that I guess I don't want to get. I don't want to see. I don't want to sponsor the brand.
No, we don't have to show any
Or
brands.
get in trouble from them. So you can see this.
Yeah, it's the blow thing.
Yep. And so you put your button. Got this sweet little cable here. And then you blow into that, and you get, even as you're driving, you get to do that for umpteen thousand tries. And then if you, I don't know if you can see my passenger side yet.
Oh, is that okay? The camera over there.
There's your cute little camera.
All right.
And then over here, we've got another sweet thing in the field here.
That's the GPS.
Yep. So that way you don't you don't fuck up.
But wait a second. So when I think of recalibration, like when you replace your windshield because of the cameras and stuff, you need to recalibrate it to make sure that that the specs are in line with OE or whatever. Why do you have to recalibrate that thing? I guess I still don't get why it needs to be recalibrated, because they're charging you a fee to recalibrate it?
Yeah, every time.
What throws it off? Why does it need to be recalibrated?
Nothing throws it off. It's just their rule. I imagine somewhere out there was probably a court case lost or whatever the fuck the deal was, saying that so-and-so couldn't get his car to start because this machine wasn't working properly. I mean, you just have to assume. I don't know the deal on why it is.
So they basically just have to do an inspection. It's like an inspection.
Well, like I said, they take it out and they have to plug it into. There's like this little pedestal base inside their store or office there, and they put that thing on this machine. You sit there for like 10, 15 minutes while it recalibrates.
You know what's funny about this is we're talking about your Interlock. We're talking, and you're just slamming beers.
Yeah, I would never drink ever again.
You've learned your lesson, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what would happen if you tried to start it right now? Don't. I thought you were kidding. Damn.
What's that?
Not the dude. I said, what would happen if you tried to start it right now and it looked like you were sitting up to start it?
Oh, yeah. No. If I get in the car with the fucking beer, I mean, I'm surprised it didn't go. If I were to push that button, I guarantee it would start beeping and it wouldn't even let me even put the key in the ignition. That's how sensitive that fucking thing is. If it smells of beer, which it probably did, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere.
Straight to jail.
Well, I think what it'll do is I don't know that they'll call the police unless you keep doing it.
Yeah.
Or you're out in traffic already. But it will report to them, and it will record everything that's going on.
Damn.
So, lesson learned, don't drink.
Yep. It's a good thing you bought NAs.
Exactly.
I bought EAs. Extra alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so $250 to get this thing installed, and then you have to basically rent it every month too. Are you renting the equipment?
Yep. So they keep charging you well after that installation, and then also the dealer charges you money for the recalibration every single time.
Well, how often do they recalibrate?
Huh?
How often do they recalibrate?
Every month.
Every month. So you have to. So you've got a monthly fee.
Yep.
And they charge you to recalibrate every month.
Yep.
Wow.
And then it's not even over yet. I still haven't been charged. So once that happens, the DMV is going to want, or I guess the court system is going to want another $2,500 on top of that. So you can expect, if you get a DUI nowadays, you can guarantee you're going to be spending about $8,000 to $10,000 before the whole fucking thing is over.
Okay, so let me ask you
Guaranteed.
this. And I can cut this part out if need be, but right now you're not on any kind of probation?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so you're allowed to drink right now, technically. Just not drinking.
Technically, because I haven't actually been charged.
Okay. I don't want to post a video with your face on it and then it come up that...
No.
Okay.
That, in actuality, that's the only reason you're seeing me doing this right now.
Yeah. Okay, so how much is it monthly?
It was $25. It's up to $30. A little over $30.
So it's $30 a month just to rent the thing, basically.
No, that's for the recalibration.
Is there a rental fee?
It's like $60 a month.
So $90 a month is what it's running you?
60.
Yeah. Hold up. You said you've got a rental. Okay. You've got a recalibration fee?
Calibration, yeah.
Okay. So you've got a basically $60 a month just to use it.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically renting their equipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they charge you $30 extra to recalibrate it every month.
Mm-hmm.
Has that gone up? What has gone up?
Both the recalibration and their monthly fees.
So I like this is just pure capitalism right here.
Racket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the fact. Okay, so it is kind of cool that you can drive now with a DUI, but I just love the fact that somebody sit back and they were like, we found a way we can make some money off of this. We'll just offer
right up this guy's ass.
Granted,
I know I did wrong. I'm not contesting that. What I was doing wasn't right.
Right.
I'm just saying, holy shit, man.
We were talking about this earlier, and this is a hot take, but I'm kind of one that you see that old video that we were talking about, the one where it's like the 70s or 80s when they just banned drinking and driving. Like you can't have an open container in your car. And they picked all these hillbillies, and they were just like, well, this is communism. I can't have a beer on my ride home from work. And everybody was laughing at them like, oh, my God, look at these people wanted to drink and drive. It's so bad. And like I said, this is a hot take. I know not everybody's going to agree with me, but I was kind of on their side. I was just like, damn, if you think about it, we're just so used to it now. But everything, like seat belts, and this one you could make a valid argument for, but still, I was on that farmer's side. If he wanted to crack a beer and have one on the ride home, damn, I kind of think he should be able to. I know a lot of people out in the country are still doing it. They're like, I don't give a shit. I'm taking country roads. I'm going to drink my beer on the way home.
Either a beer or maybe even two. I get not being belligerently drunk.
Oh, yeah.
But just wanting to have basically a road soda.
Yeah.
I get it.
Road soda. And another hot take, I don't think we should be, I think the punishment has gotten way too out of hand. Like in the case when I got my DUI, and I know you're going through it now, you lose your job. You've got a DUI on your record. Why did you lose your job? Well, I got a DUI. And then it tarnishes you for job applications. It's a real fucking.
It's on your record forever.
Yeah. Well, it took me a while. It was on there for 7 years for me before employers couldn't really
But I
look
mean,
it up.
the DMV still recognizes it. It will never, ever go away.
Well,
As far as the DMV goes, see, that's the part a lot of people don't realize or understand. The courts and the DMV are two separate entities.
yeah.
So with the DMV, here in this fucking state anyway, in Nebraska, that never goes away off of your record. Anytime your insurance company looks it up, it's still there. And that's going to be the case for me. Now, as far as how long you're at high risk, that's where your 7 years part comes in hand. Your 5 years or 7 years, whatever happens there.
Yeah, but who cares if the
But
DMV has it?
It's still very much on your record with the DMV.
Yeah, but who
for the rest
cares?
of your life.
Who cares with the DMV though? It's the shit that costs you money. It's like the insurance companies. Yeah, that's the 7 year thing.
You'll never be able to get a good fucking rate ever again from anybody. Even long after you're done being high risk and your SR22 is gone and all that shit. So you go to anytime you go to apply for a job, especially if it involves driving, they can still look and see, even though it was 7, 10 years, 20 years ago, they can still see you got a DUI.
I'm going to let you do the math on this because I've had 2 DUIs. I'm going to let you tell me if you think it's good or bad. All right?
You go for it.
All right. I've got root insurance, and I've got myself with full coverage insurance, and my daughter who just got her license, and she's on it as well. She just got her license and just got a new car, so we both have full coverage insurance. All right? I've got 2 DUIs on my record, and she's a new driver. I pay $247 a month.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's actually not bad at all.
Yeah.
I don't know how you accomplish that, but yeah.
Because I don't
That's
think
pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, because the insurance companies and all that stuff, I think if they pull the record, it's like after 7 years, they don't mess with you. Either they see it and don't say anything, but they can't really do anything after 7 years. It does kind of go away after 7 years.
You don't go into that risk category anymore.
Yeah.
So that's what but like I said, as far as the DMV, hold on. So long after this is over, much like you, for the next 7 years of my life, as far as insurance goes, I'm fucked. Yeah. And there's a real good possibility this insurance company is going to drop me and I'm going to have to do shopping elsewhere.
Well, we're going to have to get SR22, whether they offer that through, because that's another gem about having a DUI. You have to cover, you have to carry SR22 for like 2 or 3 years in Nebraska.
Yep.
So yeah, it's going to be expensive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it'll wipe out my bank account. There's no doubt about that.
That's not funny, but I feel you because I've been there and it just sucks.
Yeah.
Twice in my life. I think it was supposed to be continuous. I remember my first DUI when I was 23. Man, I must have just gotten off of it. Was I 23 when I got that? Ish. I don't remember, but anyway, I don't even think I was off of SR22 insurance by the time I got my second one. And then after that, good night.
No, because I was still living in Air Park then, so yeah.
I know the statute of limitations are up, but let's just say I drove the entire time because I had to go to work anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't say that I ever witnessed any of that.
No, not once. I would have been real cooked.
Mm-hmm. So you needed a little fog machine here too, sir.
So, how long do you have to have this thing?
Whether I wanted to or not, guaranteed 6 months. So we're coming up on month number 3. And then I've got another 3 months to go. And I wonder if the prices are going to keep going up.
How much have they gone up?
$10 for sure, but between $10 and $12 each time.
Each time?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep.
Just milk it for
So
everything they got.
But when I go into recalibrate again, I'm sure it'll go up.
Now, this is it's a private company that does this stuff, right? It's not a government thing.
As far as I know, yeah.
I'm going to look this up. I'm going to have Grok tell me. No, not TikTok. Stupid.
Well, and regardless of whether or not they're screwing me, I'm at their mercy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Hello?
Hey there, what's on your mind today?
I'm curious about after you get a DUI, you have to get those things where you blow into the machine. I'm curious about that.
Interlock.
She's taking her time. I think I stumped her a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Just say,
You're talking about the breathalyzer.
Continue.
yeah.
So after a DUI, some folks might need to use an ignition interlock device. It's a breathalyzer hooked up to your car, you blow into it, and if your blood alcohol level's too high, the car won't start. The test measures alcohol in your breath, super quick,
Okay.
usually in seconds.
Is this a private company that issues these things, or is it government funded?
The ignition interlock devices are usually made and installed by private companies, like Interlock or Lifesaver, but the requirement to use one comes from the government, state laws, or court orders after a DUI. Some states might have programs to help cover costs for low-income folks, but you're typically paying the private company for installation, monthly fees, and maintenance.
Okay. And is there any competition within these companies?
Yeah, there's some competition. Companies like Interlock, Lifesaver, and Smart Start are big players, each offering similar devices but with different features, prices, or service networks. They compete on ease of use, like smaller devices or faster testing, and some push better customer support or lower fees to win over customers.
Well, there we go.
See? Now you're in good hands.
With all stakes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did they give you options to pick from, or can you pick a different one?
Yeah, my attorney gave me a list of where to go and which companies to call.
Okay. Damn.
I did do a little research before this company, and found out, and that's the other way. There's different bonus ways to get screwed. Like one offered, I'm trying to think of what almost had me sold on one. Like this one kind of hooked me with into believing that once I paid the initial fee, they would give me a discount the next time I paid, just for signing up today or whatever the deal was.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, these guys sound reasonable.
But I guess you got to take into consideration that if you decided to ditch this one, then you're going to have to pay the initial connection of another one and all that stuff to give it a shot. So you kind of have to roll the dice and pick one up front. That's funny, though. I didn't realize there's like... What's that?
Once this is installed in your car, man, it's not like it's a quick fix.
Yeah.
To get it done.
That's real shitty.
Yep.
So you gotta do your research up front on these things, I guess.
Yeah, you might have to get 2 or 3 DUIs.
To find out which one is best, for sure.
Yeah.
On my second DUI, I think I'm
know
going to
if I
try.
get another one, I'm not going with this company ever again.
No, my second DUI, I'm definitely going with the other guy. Nice.
These guys are way too steep. Not that I should learn my lesson and not fucking do it again.
No, we just need to find the best
Exactly.
company to, you know.
Have to know that when I get my second DUI, I want cheap rates. All right.
The government has to see this money one way or another.
Exactly. That's the whole point of it. And what a lot of people don't realize is you have 2 different government entities there that want that money.
Yeah.
For this incident, which is a nice, cool little fucking scam in itself too.
Which 2?
The state and then the county. Which county and city in this instance, as far as the DMV goes, it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
But the state part is the actual DUI charge itself.
Gotcha.
So that's where the fun, wonderful $2,500 comes in. That's so that, you know, the judges and the congressmen and things like that, they can afford to take outings and boatings and
of course
not fixing the streets and paying for the fire department shit like most people would hope to believe.
No, you're looking at it all wrong, man. This isn't for their gain. This is so that you learn a lesson.
No.
They need to take your money in order for you to realize that you've done bad. Bad.
Yeah, you need to pay
bad. They need to stick your nose right in that pile of shit.
Because $2,500 is gonna really fucking teach me a lesson.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not saying I didn't do wrong, but holy shit, man.
I don't know, man. $2,500 is a lot. I'd be like, can I get the public flogging instead?
Yeah.
Dude, things seemed simpler when I had my DUI. It was either probation or jail time. You lost your license automatically. The number of offenses, what it determined how long you were going to lose it. So the first one, I can't remember if it was 6 months or a year, but the first one, well, whatever it was, you lost your license longer. Or no, I don't remember. It was so long ago. But I think you lost your license for a year for the first one, 2 years for the second one, or it could have been like 6 months for the first one, 1 year for the second one. I can't remember. But you lost your license and then you picked. You were like, do you want to sit on probation for a year, 6 months, or do you want to go to jail for a week? I was like...
My attorney gave me 3 options.
3?
Yep.
What are they?
I could do 6. I could bypass all this shit together. No interlock, none of this. I could do 60 days in jail.
Okay.
Because that's where things have come up now, because
that's first
they're
offense.
Really pissed off about these drunk drivers nowadays. So the penalties are coming up.
Yeah.
Even if it's your first one, like it is for me.
60 days.
That, yep, 60 days total, and then it would have been some probation. I can't remember how long. And it's still going to be the AA meetings and all that. Otherwise, I could have been on, I think the other one was like 30 days, community service, AA, and then another like 2 weeks probation. It was all this bullshit. Otherwise, it's the deal that I've got 6 months of this interlock. And I'll still have to do the AA shit. And I think we're going to try for possible house arrest on this one.
Yeah.
So,
yep. There's no way it's 2 weeks probation. So the way it sounds,
whatever the probation.
I know, I'm just messing with you. But there's no way. So every single option is probation of some kind.
Other than the one that I took, which is this one.
Oh, okay. So what's this one again? You got 6 months interlock and hopefully house arrest.
And definite house arrest. Yeah. And that's, like I said, it's all up to the court. It could be longer. And I can't remember how long that's going to be either. And then AA meetings and shit like that. Otherwise, and then of course the court costs, the court fine. So,
have you done the math about how much this is all going to set you back at the end?
oh yeah, like I said before, I guarantee it without an attorney involved, it's either 8 to 10 grand by the time it's all done. Yep.
8 to 10 G's.
Yep.
Damn.
All because you decided you should do this.
Why are you so dumb?
You haven't learned your lesson?
Oh my God, man. Why can't you be a normal person and get it out of your way in your 20s?
Boy, when you pay good. Sir.
Oh, yeah. You take the road less traveled. The road less traveled. Okay.
No Vaseline.
Okay. Well, it's not so bad, I guess. 6 months interlock. You get to keep a license.
Uh-huh.
Wait, do you have a provisional license, or what do they do?
You bet your ass, sir. So this vehicle I just showed you here, with this license and that interlock device, that is the only vehicle you are allowed to operate for the next 6 months.
So you have a license tied directly to the thing. Well, yeah, I guess that's obvious, but it also it takes any options of like a driving position that you're looking for as a job, unless you're able to use your personal car.
Yep.
Huh.
So say you had a job before, like I did, where you were a delivery driver.
Yeah.
That's gone. That's out the window. You're
Bye-bye.
done.
Yeah.
You won't be doing that anymore.
No. Thank you for checking out the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd ask that you please help me out with a like, share, and follow. It's tough work trying to grow a channel, so I appreciate each new subscriber that I get. And if you didn't like the video, thanks for hanging out until the end anyway. Now, this next part is for you select few weirdos out there. If you're a fan of history, mystery, religion, aliens, UFOs, and other weird stories, then I'd like to invite you to check out my new channel called The NebrAlien Show. Are you curious about a possible extraterrestrial religion? How about a real-world matrix? Or evidence of alien life? These are all episodes you can check out now on the NebrAlien Show channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Please go check it out. Leave some comments. Tell me what strange stuff you'd like to hear me talk about. Thanks again for watching the video. Be sure to check out the NebrAlien Show and take care of yourselves out there. We'll see you.
You made this? Awesome.
I ride a hippopotamus. I ride a hippopotamus. You can ride my hippopotamus. You